Martha Jones, a well-loved and sometimes overlooked companion, walked the earth to save humanity from the brink of destruction thanks to the Master. In that time she met a Tom Milligan, but time was reversed so it never happened, until she met him for a second time through her tracking him down and they ended up engaged. Until one day they weren't, and he was never seen again. And with Martha being his partner in a world where most murders are done by people's other halves, it leaves us with the question, is Martha Jones a murderer? Now, even the thought of it might sound unbelievable, but isn't it eerie that they got as far as being engaged, then somehow he is never mentioned again, and she quickly goes off and marries Mickey less than a year later? Did she kill him in cold blood so that she could marry Mickey? Perhaps Tom was a rebound for her to get over the Doctor, which is why she rushed to get engaged to him. Then once he served his purpose, and Martha told the Doctor about him, she disposed of him, literally. It is true, the majority of time, men are the ones who are the killers, and their wives are the victims, but this is not always the case. Yes, she is a doctor and is the one to save people's lives, not end them, but no one knows their way around a body like a doctor. We've seen it in the past. Jack the Ripper was thought to be a doctor, or someone who studied physiology, because of the ways his victims were cut up and dealt with such precision. Martha would certainly know the way to carry out the perfect murder if it was needed, and perhaps she did. Also, we know Torchwood has the power to cover up a murder, so did Martha use their technology and facilities to carry this out and get away with quite literal murder? Was he put in the deep cold storage and the corpse destroyed along with the Torchwood Hub during the 456 crisis when we knew she was on her honeymoon with Mickey, as Gwen mentioned? Perhaps she did not use Torchwood. Maybe Unit has the same powers too. Maybe she used them instead. It could also be that Martha was possessed to do so and did not consciously kill Tom. Or was her form copied by a Nostrovite which brutally slaughtered him? They did fall through the rift the same time Martha was in Cardiff. Was it really Martha they waved off to, or just a Nostrovite imposter? Did the real Martha manage to kill the Nostrovite, but was not in time to save Tom? But does Martha really have it in her, whatever the possibility? Or is there another explanation? We know the late noughties was also the time period when the crack in space and time was erasing several events in history. Even the Victorian era, like the 11th Doctor said, the Cyber King walking over London and no one seems to remember. So could this mean Martha is innocent and the reason she marries Mickey and never talks with Tom again is because it erased him? Has he suffered a similar fate to Rory, only this time it was more permanent? It would account for his sudden, silent disappearance. So, is Martha Jones a murderer, or was he a victim of the crack in space and time? The answer is neither. April Fools. The simple explanation is she split up with Tom, as we know thanks to Torchwood Dissected, where that's the reason she couldn't attend the Torchwood 2008 Christmas party. Or is that what she wants us to believe?